Hello everybody, it's Van Berman here, and I just want to talk about H1Z1. That's all that I seem to be putting up on my channel recently, but I wanted to talk about some of the issues that have cropped up so far in the game. As you know, I've already put up a video regarding the problems that we had day one release. We've not been able to get into the servers. I think that's sort of perfectly understandable. A lot of people buying the game stressing the login procedure like probably they haven't had anywhere near that same level of traffic as they did yesterday. So that for me is not really a gripe as such, because like I say, that is to be expected. I encountered a couple of bugs playing the game as well. I managed to get into a building, it was all planked up, and I had the crowbar, which is designed for destroying boxes, and I was able to get into the building, as you will see on my second gameplay video, and I got stuck in there. Not really sure how I feel about that. I don't think that's a major thing, as long as they're aware that it's there and needs fixing, and it's on the list, then I don't have a problem with it. If they're not aware of it and they're just going to leave it, then, you know, those sort of things on an individual basis need to be eradicated. What other problem do I have? Also, the zombies weren't attacking me for some reason. They were just standing there. It did take about 5 or 6 hits with a crowbar to kill a zombie in the head, which, I don't know, seems a bit high, but like I say, they weren't attacking me, so I'm not really sure what pressure a zombie that would be wanting to eat your brains would exert in such a situation. So yeah, that's probably a big gripe at the minute. The fact that the zombies aren't attacking, although they didn't attack me at any point. There were a couple of ones that were staggering around a bit more than the rest, and a couple that were sort of jogging about. I didn't get near any of them, so I can't say whether they would have attacked me or not. That would probably been that will be something that I'll be testing next time I do go in the game, and hopefully I'll get chased by the zombie. That'd be pretty cool, but we'll have to see. The big problem, and it is a problem with a lot of people have brought up, and it is the elephant in the room. I've been trying to avoid it by going through the other stuff first, but the problem is that a lot of people are saying that the game seems extremely pay to win, or has some pay to win elements in it, with the airdrops that contain guns, ammo, backpacks. I was lucky enough in my first playthrough to actually find a backpack fairly early on, just randomly in the middle of a field at a sort of campsite. So I didn't find one since then, actually, though. That was the only one I stumbled across during the, well, about 90 minutes or so I played it, which, I don't know, it depends if you're looking in the right places for it or not. But the point is that the airdrops are quite, they are a bit of a game changer, in the fact that as soon as it's fresh started, I've only found some ammo, haven't found any guns yet. Went to the places where you'd expect to find guns and didn't find any. That's another thing, the loot is in the wrong places, but once again, that can be fixed pretty easily, I'm sure. The pay-to-win methodology, on the other hand, is been put in there right from the start. We're playing an early access game, and we have, you know, access to all these paid features, such as airdrops, keys to unlock crates, event tokens. So I'm not really sure. I don't like it at the minute. I don't think it will have a massive impact on things, but the way they design the airdrops to work don't work in that way. They were sort of meant to be, someone pays for one to be dropped in and it becomes a contested resource. The person obviously paid for it might get some sort of advantage on maybe the whereabouts of the general location of the drop, or being slightly close to it than other people. But the fact that it does contain a lot of extremely, I'd say, powerful items, gun and ammo are extremely powerful items. A backpack is an extremely powerful item in the grand scheme of things. You know, you'd expect it to have more sort of full of craftable materials, survival items, like maybe hunting knife, hunting bow, equipment to make campfires, to sterilize water. Backpacks, I think there's no problem with them being in there as long as they're not a reduced number in the world. And yeah, it's a shame that that they are going down that route. Obviously, I understand, you know, they want to make money on their game, and if it is free to play, there is gonna have to be some paid element for them to make the money and continue to put the servers up. But I don't think it has to be. I don't think it's those sort of things should be included in the drop. Maybe a pistol. I think maybe a pistol is okay with limited ammo, but you know, it's a randomly selected gun and it's ammunition as far as I'm aware. I've not actually ordered one because I just bought the standard edition, which doesn't come with any airdrops. If you buy the premium one, it comes with 3. I think it's 3. And yeah, it's a lot of money really to spend on them, which I guess, well, it doesn't really matter how much someone's paying. If they are paying to get better equipment and get an advantage over everyone else, then that does in turn, you know, make it pay to win. So I just wanted to bring that up about the game. It's something I'm not very happy with. I'm hoping that, well, Sony won't be able to ignore what people are saying about it being pay to win. They'll have to come out and address it. They tried to address it at the time, and it's not come to fruition the same way they believed it would. So we'll have to see what their next move is for the game. But generally, in terms of the fun factor, I've been enjoying it. I really just wish the bugs would have been ironed out. For example, no loot in containers doesn't make any sense. You know, surely that's a big part of the game. The loot that spawns randomly in the open world is fine. You know, that's all accessible, but the loot that is in the containers, there isn't any. Quite frankly, I have not found one single piece of loot inside a container at all. And that's not because people have been there before me. I'm almost certain of that, because of the limited amounts you can carry at any one time anyway. And the other problem with the zombies aren't even a threat at the minute. They sound scary and they look scary, but yeah, because in fact they don't chase you or try to eat you, as you will see in my 2 videos that are coming up later. That will give you a good indication of how the game is on release. So I'm hoping it will get better. It's got a lot of potential. You know, saying the same way the War Z had a lot of potential. This game is this game is already ahead of the War Z or Infestation, and it's behind the DayZ mod, and I'd say it's probably almost about the same level as DayZ standalone currently. But this game's got the potential to be better than all of them. Well, not sure if it can be better than the DayZ mod, because I do really enjoy that, but it can definitely be up there, and it can definitely reignite my interest in the zombie survival genre. Anyway guys, I've gone on too much about this. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you've got any comments, please put them in the description. If there's any questions you want to ask about H1Z1 that I might be able to answer, seeing as I've played it for 90 minutes, then I will try. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the videos coming up later. Thank you for watching everybody. I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.